Sweet Stars Radio Productions presents Dear Donnybrook, the continuing story of the loves and losses, the friendships and deceptions, the despairs and delights of the residents of that mysterious place called Donnybrook. Episode 1, A New Beginning.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
May I help you?
Yes, hello. I'm looking for Jimmy Button's mother.
Jimmy Button? Oh, you must mean Jimmy von Booten.
No, Jimmy Button.
Rest his soul. Jimmy never liked von Booten's name. Said it represented everything he didn't believe in. Well, at least that's what I've heard. I never met Jimmy, but I think I would have liked him.
You're not from around here?
No, I came to Donnybrook during the wars. This little town is a good place to make a new beginning. I discovered sometimes when you run away and try to hide from yourself, you end up finding yourself.
I see.
Maybe you do see, maybe not. But if you stay in Donnybrook, you will eventually understand what I mean. See that woman over there? That is Barbara von Booten. She's Jimmy's mother.
Welcome to our Founders Day celebration. Welcome. Can everybody hear me? Welcome. Yes, welcome.
Of course they hear you, Barbie. They're just not listening.
Mother, please do not call me Barbie.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gloria. But you all knew that, didn't you? It is a beautiful day for a celebration in Donnybrook, isn't it? Of course, it's always a good day to celebrate in Donnybrook, don't you think? Now, don't forget to admire that ice sculpture Per Renard created of my dear departed von Booten. And the von Booten Button Factory Museum is still running its History of Buttons display up. Oh yes, I'm told Constance, our own Queen of Tarts, has whipped up special goodies for today over at the bakery. What do you call those little treats, dear?
My new pastries. Well, they're the cutest little tarts. I'll call them love buttons.
Oh. Thank you, Constance. We all know you're always trying something new over at that bakery of yours. Everybody go out and enjoy the day.
Mother!
Oh, just a minute. My daughter wants to say something. What is it, Bobby?
As we celebrate today, please, let's remember our boys who gave so much, especially those that we lost in the wars.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Oh, you had me worried. A young woman in your condition.
My condition?
I notice women who are drinking milk for two. You see, I'm the milkman.
I suppose this dress doesn't hide my condition as well as I thought. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Milkman. I'm June.
So, June, what brings you to our little town of Donnybrook? It's not like one simply stumbles across this town. You really have to look for it. Surrounded as we are by treacherous rivers and high, jagged bluffs, we don't get many newcomers here.
I simply had to come here, to Donnybrook. I had to see where Jimmy grew up and
meet his mother, Barbara?
Why, yes.
Are you planning to stay in Donnybrook?
I'm not sure. It seems like a nice enough town.
Like I said, it is a good place to make a new beginning.
Meanwhile, across the town square, Donnybrookians notice the newcomer and her condition.
All that I am saying is that she's been talking with the milkman for quite some time, and well, look at her.
What are you saying, Bunny?
Only that the two of them seem quite familiar.
What do you mean by familiar?
Familiar. Almost like family. Do you know what I mean by family, Louise?
We understand the etiology of the word, Bunny.
Oh, my. Such a big word, Ruby dear. Do big words impress your lovely roommate, Pearl? Are you impressed, Pearl?
Stop it, Bunny.
The milkman is simply being nice to the young woman.
It looks like someone was very nice to that young woman in the not-too-distant past.
Bunny, sometimes your words are...
Ruby, 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 Ruby. Now don't be harsh. Here comes Pastor Dan, and if he hears you being harsh with me, he might not put in a good word for you with the Almighty. Of course, not that it would help you.
Hello, ladies. And hello, Pearl. You look like you're enjoying the celebration.
Yes, we are. Thank you, Pastor Dan.
Pastor Dan, we were all noticing the young woman talking with the milkman.
Pearl, the ice sculpture you created of Bob von Michterbooten, it's nice. I mean, it's really nice. Really nice.
And of course, how well do any of us really know the milkman?
Oh, Bunny, really?
Oh, I forgot. You know the milkman better than any of the rest of us, don't you, Louise?
Bunny.
And what do you do with all that milk, Louise?
Why, it's one of the only things I can get my Ed to eat or drink.
Oh, my. My. How is Ed, Louise? Any change?
Not since he came back from the wars, Pastor Dan.
Maybe he wouldn't be quite so limp if you paid a little more attention to him.
He's infirm, Bunny. Almost. You go.
Oh, no, you go.
Oh, no, sweetie, you can really go.
Oh, it's all you.
He's almost unconscious.
Practically catatonic.
And no amount of attention can change what he endured during the wars, Bunny. None.
I was just saying.
Oh, my.
Maybe if we paid a little more attention to the milkman and that young woman, we would know what's going on.
And back across the town square, the milkman guides June toward a park bench.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Milkman. I think I should like to sit down for a bit.
If you like, I can go ask Barbara to come over and meet you.
You're very kind.
I'll be right back.
And as the milkman makes his way across the town square, young June looks around at the town, the tidy homes, the flower boxes, the sturdy oak trees. The bandstand in the center of town square shades the musicians as they tune up for their Founders' Day concert. June is so wrapped up in her appraisal of Donnybrook that she doesn't hear the approaching footsteps.
Ah, 'tis a lovely town, she is.
Oh, you startled me.
Oh, sincerest apologies, my child. I suppose I should be more careful with a young lass in your condition and not be startling you so.
Oh, I'm fine, Father, thank you.
Father John Michael at your service.
I'm June.
Aye, the milkman said as much. I suppose I should be inviting you to my church. So, June, if you're looking for a place to worship come Sunday morning, I'd be pleased if you found your way to my church. It's around here somewhere, down one of the side streets, off the town square it is. I'm not sure exactly which street it is right now. Sometimes by this time in the afternoon the streets all start to look about the same. I do believe it's something in the way the light hits the treetops. Haven't quite figured it out, though. But by Sunday morning I'll be able to find it. And so could you, if you so choose.
Thank you.
Of course, if you're not so inclined to find your way to my church, you can often find me over at JT's. The kind lad there keeps a stool at the bar just for me.
A bar?
Now, don't let the designation fool you, lass. Aye, JT's is a bar, but it's also a place to find community, a place to reach out to others. And many a time it is that I can teach a lesson of life or a lesson of the good word in just such a place. So if you need a listen, look me up, Father John Michael. Well, I'd best be off now, lest the lad gives me stool up to Pastor Dan. If you haven't met Pastor Dan yet, you don't know the humor in me joke. You see, the young pastor, I don't believe the man's ever taken a nip of the bottle, not even as a medicinal. But he's a good man in his way. Well, June, I best get over to JT's to see what lessons need teaching today. Welcome to Donnybrook, lass. Many have found it a good place for a new beginning. And a new babe. Why, that will be a welcome change here in Donnybrook.
Father John Michael is a dear man.
He seems quite nice. You all seem quite nice.
Well, you haven't met the whole town yet.
Is there something I should know?
Well, here comes Barbara and her mother, Gloria.
Did they both have to come over?
Oh, hello, Milkman. Hello. You must be the young woman the milkman told me about.
Well, this is June.
Oh, my word, look at her!
Gloria, please.
Oh, don't Gloria me. The girl is expecting. Oh, what a joy, a blessing. My dear, do you know we haven't had a child born in Donnybrook since before the wars? Long before the wars, really.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. Isn't this lovely, Barbie?
Of course, Gloria. Babies are always lovely. Now, June, why exactly did you come to Donnybrook? And why do you need to speak with me?
I came because Jimmy always talked about the town. He told me so much.
Jimmy?
My son?
Yes, Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy.
My Jimmy?
And my Jimmy. You see, before he was lost in the wars, Jimmy and I, we were married.
Is June expecting Jimmy's child? Is Ed as catatonic as Donnybrookians believe? And who is the mysterious man known only as the Milkman? And what is the fine lad at JT's hiding from? Tune in again next time as the superstitious women of Donnybrook, USA set about to discover the truth. Will they find answers, or will the answers only reveal more questions? Next time on episode 2 of Dear Donnybrook.